You know the scene in The Sweetest Thing where she's like, yeah, but what is that? No, but what is that? Yeah, I'm asking the same question. Hi guys, it's Linda. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be something I've never done before because I've never been able to do it before, and that is an empties video. I always watch these videos where YouTubers will take all the products they've used in a month and be like, oh, look at all this amazing stuff I went through, and they tell you whether or not they would buy it again. Well, here's the thing. I don't get a whole lot of PR. I don't get a whole lot of free products, so I try to make everything I buy last as long as possible. Like, I am scraping out the insides of these things, so I've basically been saving for a year. I wanted to show you guys all the stuff I went through this year and let you know whether or not I would buy them again or whether or not I wouldn't. Now here's the thing, a lot of these products that you're gonna see in this video are not cruelty-free. If you're new here, I am a cruelty-free YouTuber, but I only did go cruelty-free in January of 2018, so it took a long time for me to use up some of those products that were in my collection that were not cruelty-free. So that's why you're gonna see some of those products here. And I think it goes without saying that if it's not cruelty-free, I'm not gonna repurchase it. Do you like the ever so subtle eye look I decided to go with today for the video? I'm just kind of like twitching over here. All right, let's start with hair care. So we have the Wella Professional's Brilliance line shampoo and conditioner. I scraped the inside of these. I really have to admit that I loved these, and the smell is something that I haven't been able to find anywhere else. It's my favorite hair smell, but Wella is not a cruelty-free brand, so I will not be repurchasing these. Same thing with the Wella Enrich Moisturizing Treatment. This is kind of a deep conditioner that I would leave in my hair for a while. Again, not cruelty-free, so I will not be repurchasing any of these, but I will miss the smell. Also for hair care, you guys might have seen my video that I did with Madison Reed where they sent me some of their color reviving gloss, and the color Barolo, which is the bright red tone, I used this all up. Like, I'm talking squeezed as much of this out as I could. So what is cool though is that in the directions they said that a bottle usually lasts for 2 to 3 uses. Nah. I made this last like 10 uses. And I've got a lot of hair. I really do have a good amount of hair. So the fact that I was able to really make this last, I was pretty impressed with this. And even though they did send this to me for free, I am going to be repurchasing this because I loved it. It made my hair super shiny, super soft, and it did add a little bit of color, so this is great for those in-between times when you just want to up your hair color. Wow, moving right along, kids. That was the end of the hair stuff. So let's go on an area that I'm probably gonna get a ton of shit for. Let's go on to makeup removal. So first there was the NYX Micellar Water. I did not love this. It was okay, and I used it until it was completely gone, but I didn't love it. I feel like people are always raving about micellar water, and this is one of the only big cruelty-free ones that I could find, and I just didn't love it. I feel like it didn't do a good enough job where I had to go back in and always cleanse again or use a second makeup remover, so I will not be repurchasing this one. If you guys have a cruelty-free micellar water that you recommend, leave them in the comments below. I would love to try another one since everyone seems so apeshit about them. Here's where you're all gonna hate me though. Makeup wipes. It's something I really am trying to get better about. I've been doing really well lately with doing kind of the double cleansing where I take a balm and then I go over it with soap, or maybe I'll go in with like a little bit of makeup remover or the makeup eraser washcloth. But sometimes a girl just needs a cheap and easy makeup wipe. So I will say that makeup wipes are one area that I've been trying to go cruelty-free in, but I am not there yet. My favorite brand still is the Target Up and Up. I have a ton of these. I have more that I haven't put in my collection here yet. I really do like this brand. They are not cruelty-free though, so I'm always looking for a new one that's right up to those standards. I feel like it takes off my makeup. It doesn't leave a whole lot of residue and they're really soft. So this year I did try the e.l.f. ones. These are both empty, so I did try it twice and I just don't love it. It didn't take off enough makeup. It did an okay job, but I felt like these were also sort of scratchy and they scratched my eyelids a bit. And then I also tried a Pacifica one. This is the Rose Water makeup removing wipes. These I hated. I used them all up and I hated them. They were so scratchy to the point where they left my face irritated. I even tried these. They're called dude face wipes. What makes them for a dude? I don't know. I don't know why you have to gender face wipes. Nonetheless, tried these, hated these. So I still do love that Target brand, but again, if you have a recommendation for a cruelty-free makeup wipe that you love, leave it down below, because while I am trying to get better about not using these as often, I'm not 100% there yet. Just being real, just keeping it 100. That made me feel guilty just putting all that packaging just on the floor now where I know I'm gonna have to throw it away. Remember this moment, Linda, and don't use makeup wipes. All right, next is skincare, and this is where I have a whole lot of stuff. This has sort of been my year where I've been trying out a whole bunch of different skincare, a whole bunch of new brands, and I found a bunch that I really do like, so you're gonna see multiples of a lot of these things. I think the product I'm officially most addicted to is The Ordinary's hyaluronic acid. This is the 2% plus B5, and I went through 4 of them. I love this serum so much. It's so hydrating, it's so light. A bottle does last a long time, and I was using this twice a day, every single day. I have definitely tried other serums. I really am liking the Urban Juve serum right now, but these, I mean, it's like $6 a bottle. How can you go wrong? Plus, that is glass bottles, so it's gonna be recyclable. I just really like this. I'm just gonna keep picking these up and shaking them in your face to show you how much I love them. Staying with The Ordinary, I also did go through a bottle of the 100% plant-derived squalane oil, and I keep using this. I have another bottle that I've been using every day. I really, really do love this. I feel like it's a good oil. It's nice and moisturizing, but it doesn't leave your face feeling oily. This one I'm kind of bummed about. So the parent company is Deciem, but they have The Ordinary, but they also have this other company called NYX. I think that's how you pronounce it. And this is the Photography Fluid Opacity 12%. I got this because of Jamie Genevieve here on YouTube. She used it and it made her skin look like a glowing baby angel just kind of sat on her face. Not sure if that's a positive thing. We're gonna go with it. A couple drops of this though on a bare face, it made your skin look glowing and healthy. Here's the only problem though. Even though this is a dark bottle, even though I kept it in a location where light or heat wouldn't hit it, it definitely did go bad. There is a smell to this, so I didn't even get to use much of this. It's probably only down to about here, but I really do love this. It is a little more expensive than the rest of the Ordinary type products, but I really do love it. I might try to get this again and just make an effort to use it more. Let's keep going with multiples. This is the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Face Moisturizer. As of right now, this is my favorite face moisturizer I've ever found. I love the consistency and texture of this. It is not scented, it is cruelty-free, and I need such a little amount to spread across my whole face, and it sinks right in. It doesn't leave my face feeling greasy or oily. It is my absolute favorite. It is about $24 a canister, but it lasts a long time. The fact that I've only gone through 2, and the one in my bathroom, I wanna say it's probably about 3/4 of the way gone, but 3 a year, not too bad. I don't know how I fit all of this stuff in my bag down there because now it's overflowing. As far as toner, this was my year of falling in love with the Pixi Glow Tonic. And yes, I know I'm behind the times. Y'all have loved this stuff for years, but I am so in love with this. I have a big bottle that I'm working my way through right now, and it's almost gone. So that's gonna probably be gone before the end of the year, but fingers crossed I can make it last a bit longer. I love the Pixi Glow Tonic. It is one of those products and one of the only skincare products where as soon as I started using it, I noticed a difference in my skin. I feel like it gave my skin a noticeable glow. It really felt like it balanced out my skin. Once I washed it and then put on toner, my skin didn't feel tight at all. My skin just felt comfortable and ready to accept whatever else I was gonna put on it, whether that's serums, moisturizers, anything like that. Really, really loved this. As far as lotions, we have 2. We also have The Ordinary's Natural Moisturizing Factors and HA. This does have hyaluronic acid in it, and I really do like this. I still am using another bottle of this for nighttime. I wanna say this is also like $7. It is a definitely thicker formula, so I personally only use this at night, but I know a lot of people who use this day in, day out. This is just kind of my night cream because it really soaks in nicely, but it feels super hydrating. So there are a couple products that I will admit I am hanging on to for dear life and trying not to use them very often because they are not cruelty-free, and I know that once they're used up, I'm not gonna be able to buy them again, but this was one of them, and this is the belif True Cream Moisturizing Balm. I know a lot of people don't like this. I absolutely loved this. I loved the formula. My skin really, really liked this. This was a free sample I got, but I had gone through several of these before, but this is something that I'm not gonna be repurchasing. A little bit bummed about that, but again, it is not a cruelty-free brand, so into the recycling bin it goes. You were good, my friend. Another thing I went through was the Too Cool for School Pumpkin Sleeping Mask. I will admit, I do still have another of these in my collection, and I love this for nighttime when I have just really exfoliated my face or anything like that. This is a mask that you put on and you leave on, you let it soak in. It's a little thinner than you would think it's gonna be, but it does soak in nicely. It doesn't leave like stains on your pillow or anything like that. I love the way it kind of plumps my skin up. It has a lovely smell. It does have a pumpkin-y smell, so maybe this is just Soup's Basic. Don't even care. This is a lot of fun, but Too Cool for School, not a cruelty-free brand. For sunscreen, there was this Super Goop Everyday Sunscreen. This is SPF 50, and I still do use this every single day. I just bought the mega sized, and I've been going through that. I use it every single day. Please, please use sunscreen. Baz Luhrmann told you so. But if you are looking for a great sunscreen to wear under your makeup that's not gonna feel cakey, it doesn't have a scent to it, it will soak in, try the Super Goop. I really love this and I'm really happy I found this. So you would think with a bottle this small that this would be considered a sample. No, I paid a lot of money for this. I wanna say I paid like $30 for this little thing of the Sunday Riley Luna sleeping oil, and it's got hair all over it. What is this? This sleeping oil is one that smells like a pizza. It smells like oregano, like you're in Domino's just slapping some pizza on your face. But I will admit, I love the results that this gave my skin. The only reason that I haven't repurchased this is because it's expensive. It's really expensive. Also, I'm not sure how I feel about Sunday Riley right now, considering their whole drama. And if you're not familiar with that, basically the owner of Sunday Riley forced her employees to leave positive reviews about their products on Sephora, which is weird because anybody I know who's ever tried Sunday Riley loves it. So why would you feel the need to front load in positive reviews? I don't know. I do not know. Will I repurchase this? I might eventually. Again, I gotta kind of figure out where I stand on them, but I really loved this product. Well, I guess this should have gone in the makeup remover part, but we're gonna talk about it now. This is the Derma E Nourishing Rose Cleansing Oil, and this is something that was sent to me, and I love, 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 love it. It takes off all of your makeup very gently, and it is one that, of course, you're gonna have to wash it away because it's gonna leave you looking kind of like a crime scene, but it takes everything off. Mascara, lash glue, eyebrows, whatever you got going on, it's gonna make it go away. You know, ex-boyfriends, money troubles, debt, this will do the trick. In all seriousness though, I really do think I'm gonna be repurchasing this. I really love it, and I need to almost like leave this out. I'm gonna put that over there so I remember to reorder it. Now let's talk about makeup. Now I actually haven't gone through as much makeup as I thought I would because I have to admit this was a big year of me buying more than I should have, so I really should have gone through more makeup, but instead I just bought more. Smart. As far as foundation goes, there was the Flower Beauty Light Illusion Foundation. I went through this whole bottle and bought another one, even bought another color so I can mix them. Love this foundation. It's what I'm wearing today. It really gives the skin a nice luminosity, but you can still see my freckles through it. You can still see me through this foundation. I really do love this. It's really affordable, and usually Ulta has sales on this even. I will continue to repurchase this. I do have a new favorite foundation that I'm using a lot right now, but today I used the Flower and I still love it. Here's a weird one. This is the Mary Kay CC cream, and you can see like I squeezed the life out of this tube. I have to admit, I really did like this. I'm not gonna be repurchasing it because it is not cruelty free, but I really liked it. It was a good light CC cream. I have hair on my lip, like what? But this was great for those days when I really just didn't feel like having any kind of cake face, that I just wanted to throw something on. Maybe I wasn't even doing eyes or brows or anything like that, but I just wanted my skin to look a bit more even, maybe a bit more luminous. This was fantastic for it, but again, not repurchasing. That hair is still there. There you are, jerk. I also went through the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Water Foundation. I did like this. Near the end of the bottle, I didn't like it as much. It definitely got really thick, and I've decided that packages like this are my least favorite in the world. The kind with like a stopper on it with like a little drip thing, because the drip part never works. Every single time I have one of those, they break, and I hate this dispenser method. I hate it, I hate it. I'd rather have a pump, or even, you know what, even just a bottle where I need to dump it onto something. I'd almost prefer that as opposed to this. It just pisses me off. So will I be repurchasing this? I don't know. Maybe if I had a coupon or something, maybe I'd consider it, but I think I'm just into trying some new foundations right now, so I don't know if this is one I would repurchase. And I think I went through about 3 tubes of this. This is the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer. This is pretty much the only concealer I have found that works for me. It is hydrating, but creamy. It is not drying, and it lasts a long time. I need a very little bit. I usually just dot here a couple times and then blend it all out, and it is a dream. And if for some reason it always goes on super sale where I can get these for like 15 bucks, and then I usually just stock up. I think I have 3 backups right now. So right now, this is my concealer of choice. I've gone through a bunch of these. I will continue using this. I did also go through a whole tube of the NYX HD Studio Photogenic Concealer. I wound up not loving this. I don't know why I used it until it was done. I think it's because it was much lighter than my skin tone, so if I needed a cut crease or things like that, this was a really big help, but it was a bit thicker. It was definitely a little too dry for me. I don't think I'll be repurchasing this. But again, if you guys have any concealer recommendations, feel free to leave them in the comments below. Maybe something new will appear and be glorious. We're nearing the end, my friends, I promise. As far as some under skin glow, we had 2 Becca products. Like, do you see this? I tried so hard to scrape this little bit out and it didn't work, but this is the Becca Backlight Priming Filter. This is my favorite primer of all time. I really do need to repurchase this. It is so fantastic. It just gives your skin a luminosity, but it evens everything out, and it does give your skin a little bit of smoothness too. So if you are going to wear some sort of foundation on top of it, it goes over nice and smooth, but that luminosity still shines through. Love this. And this is also the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector, and this color was Opal. I love this too. And this I love to pat on right before my foundation to get that extra glow on the cheekbones, but then I would use it sometimes afterwards as well and pat it right here on the cheekbones. I like to be in glowing angel, baby, goddess, don't judge me. For mascara, I actually went through a whole tube of mascara, scraping the insides till there was literally nothing left, and this is the Wander Beauty Unlashed. I got this in a BoxyCharm and fell so in love with it. I probably will repurchase this. I'm still using my Milk Makeup Kush mascara. That's still my favorite, but this is a close second. It's very beautiful. It has this curved wand. It really curls your lashes and separates them and makes them all fluffy. And I actually love the packaging too, because with a normal tube, you can't really get into the ridges and the edges of the bottle. But with this, I could squeeze the tube and squeeze the brush inside to get literally every single bit off. And I thought that was really cool. The only problem, it is plastic, so it's not recyclable. This one in particular, this is just gonna have to go in the trash, but I really do love this. One I didn't love so much was the It Superhero Mascara. I think I might have gotten this in a BoxyCharm as well. I really didn't like this, and I didn't wind up using it all the way through. I don't know if you can hear or see just how goopy this brush is. It is just covered. Plus, it immediately smelled right off the bat. It clumped up my lashes like nothing I've ever seen before, and that was such a bummer because when I used to have a little mini of this same mascara, it was my favorite thing ever. It made my lashes so big, so beautiful, but this just did the exact opposite. Will not be repurchasing, will not be recommending. May God have mercy on your soul. For eyebrows, I actually went through 2 of the ColourPop Brow Boss Gel. One of them is clear and one of them is dark brown. I did repurchase these and I use these all the time. These are $6 each, which can be beat. And yes, I do think that other brands probably are a bit higher quality. For example, Milk makes a Kush Brow Gel. Anastasia makes the Dip Brow Gel. But I really do like these. I originally got these as sort of a tester to make sure that I would like those kinds of products before I tried a higher end one, but I wound up loving these so much I repurchased them, and I'll probably repurchase them again. I do want to try some others though. This is another one that hurts a little bit. This is the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner. I do have another one in my drawer that I am using up, and I do not think I will be repurchasing this afterwards, even though it is still my favorite liquid liner of all time, but I do not believe that I would be interested in purchasing Kat Von D products any longer. So please, if you have recommendations, I want a brush similar to this that is at a point. I want it to be dark, dark black. I want it to be kind of wet. I can't stand a dry feeling. The brush on this is kind of flexible. Please, I'm looking to you. Leave your recommendations. I'm gonna get threatening. I'm not gonna get threatening. I'm just going to beg. as one does. I only had 2 lip products I went through. The first is this liquid lipstick by Stila called Dolce, and you can see I was scraping the inside. This is a really pretty nude with a gold shimmer to it, and it is a liquid lipstick. I will be repurchasing this. This is, I think, about $24-ish, and I always have a hard time finding this color because it's always sold out, but this is one of my favorite liquid lipsticks of all time. It's a really great nude for if you have light to medium skin tones, and it just has a really nice formula. I never hear people talking about Stila's liquid lipstick formula, but I really enjoy this one. And this one is so sad to me. This is the Obsessive Compulsive Cosmetics Lip Liner in Trick. It is my favorite lip liner of all time, and Obsessive Compulsive Cosmetics went out of business, so I can never get it again. And I don't know if you can see, but the tip actually came off completely so that like it's gone. It was so gone, like there's not even any color in there. That's how low I took this one. This one makes me so sad. I wish I knew where to find this because I love the color and the formula, but it just is no more. But now it looks like I'm smoking like a cool kid. Cool kids don't smoke. And we're in the home stretch. Let's move on to the very last thing, which is makeup setting sprays. So Coola sent this to me last year. This is their makeup setting spray. It has a really beautiful container, and this is a glass bottle. I used this until the very end. There's nothing left in here. Do I like this? Yes and no. I like the results this gave me. It did hold my makeup on all day, which was really nice. But here's what I don't like about this. First of all, the smell. It definitely just smells like you're putting straight rubbing alcohol on your face. It didn't dry my skin like you would think something so alcohol-y would do, but it just, I don't know, just the smell was so strong. And also the spray was not a fine spray at all, so it definitely left like little water droplets on my face. And like I said, even though I used this whole thing, I will not be repurchasing this. The Pixie Glow Mist, I also used this at the very bottom. I like this a lot, and I will be repurchasing this. You guys all were the ones who recommended this to me, and then I bought it. It has a really fine mist, which is beautiful. Now, a lot of people told me this would be a great replacement for the MAC Fix Plus, which I really loved, but I don't think that it was a replacement for that. I still really miss MAC Fix Plus, even though I haven't used it in well over a year. I still think about it, but this is a really good product, and it did give my skin a nice glow. When it got towards the end though, the sprayer did again leave some water droplets on my face, so just be aware, maybe hold it a little bit further than I did. Don't put it in your eyeball and spray. It's probably not good for you. And then I had 2 little samples. The Tarte Rainforest of the Sea spray. This is the Marine Boosting Mist. I would not call this a makeup setting spray. I would call this either a makeup refresher or a skin prep spray. I really enjoy this. This feels really good. It smells really good. I will probably repurchase this though. It just is a really nice skin refresher, and it just feels really good, especially in the summertime. I don't know why I'm talking about summertime products when it is literally December, but we'll move past that. And finally, there was the Urban Decay All Nighter Spray. I loved this, I really did. I understand now why it is a cult favorite. I don't know why I haven't repurchased. Maybe it's because as I'm looking over at my counter there, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 face sprays. Why do I need 6 half-used face sprays? Why? Nobody needs that. Nobody. But I do enjoy this. It did hold my makeup on. I will probably repurchase it eventually, just not for a minute. Whew, that was a lot of products, my friends. Okay, tell me down below, which products did you guys use the most of this whole year? Like, what did you have like 10 empty bottles of, or 10 empty lipstick tubes of? Like, tell me down below, because maybe that would be a new product for me to try. Thank you guys so much for watching. It was so good hanging out with you today. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please show me by giving me a thumbs up. It really helps me out. Or subscribe if you haven't already, and I would love to have you as part of my fam. You guys can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Those are all GlitterFallout. And you are super freaking rock stars, and I love you with my whole heart, and I'll see you in the next video. Mwah. Bye!